Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year to you all. Hey, it's finally 2021, guys. I know some of you out there hated 2020. Well, you're probably happy right now. 2020 is over, and you're happy for the new year and stuff. And I hope this year is going to be a great year and stuff. But yeah, I just want to get that out of the way just to say Happy New Year to you all. But now it's time to get to the main topic of this video, and that is to celebrate the 40th birthday of these hard rock slash heavy metal albums from 1980. Now, I don't own a lot of albums from 1980. I only own 5 of them. As we progress more into the 80s, you'll see more albums and stuff, but I will only be doing these kind of videos once a year. I actually want to do this a couple days ago, this video, before 2020 ended, but I just been very busy lately and stuff. So, alright, it's January 1st, 2021. I know I should make a 40th anniversary for Heavy Metal Albums of 81, but we gotta get the 40th anniversary for Heavy Metal Albums from 1980, so before I start this though, I have some honorable mentions, and basically honorable mentions are albums that I do like from 1980, but I don't own them. And I have 3 honorable mentions. The first one is All Shook Up from Cheap Trick. Very weird album from them. A little bit of hard rock in there, but it's mostly pop rock. But I love Cheap Trick, and I don't own that album, but that makes my honorable mentions: Cheap Trick, All Shook Up. Scorpions, Animal Magnetism. That's another pretty good album. I haven't listened to it in a while. I have to revisit it, but still good though. Has a zoo on there and Make It Real. And another album that I don't know from 1980, but I like is On Through the Night from Def Leppard, the first ever Def Leppard album. Now, to be honest, I don't listen to Def Leppard anymore. I just gotten sick of them. To be honest, I don't think I've listened to a Def Leppard album in its entirety in like 2 years, or maybe even 3. I don't know, but and I probably haven't listened to On Through the Night since like, I don't know, 2018, 2017. But I do remember Wasted being on there and stuff, and that's a classic. But yeah, I gotta revisit that album. But without further ado, let's get to the albums that I own and stuff, and celebrating their 40th birthdays. So here we go. Let's start off with CDs here. Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. Come on, Ozzy's first solo album. This was his comeback after Black Sabbath, of course. I don't need to go into all detail and stuff about this album. You know all the songs. Every song is killer and stuff. I'm just gonna show you the packaging and stuff. This album is tied as my favorite Ozzy album with The Ultimate Sin. It's tied. Killer picture of Randy and Ozzy together. Man, rest in peace, Randy. Great guitar player. My second favorite guitar player of all time. And that's a cool outtake from the album cover. But yeah, I don't know, classic. Crazy Train, classic. Goodbye to Romance. I when I first listened to this album years ago, I actually didn't like Goodbye Romance. Now I enjoy it and stuff. I think D is the 4th track, isn't it? Yeah, 4th track is D. I love it. It's basically like Randy Rhoads' own little version of like Spanish Fly, but instead of just shredding, it's this beautiful melodic acoustic thing, and like has like a Spanish style to it. And it's for his mother and stuff, Dolores Rhoads. And I love it. Great little instrumental. Then it goes into Suicide Solution, classic, love it. And then when you go into Side 2, Mr. Crowley, of course, another classic. When I was little, when I heard that song for the first time, when I heard the organ slash keyboard intro, I got scared of it when I was younger. But now it's a classic. Love it. No Bone Movies is No Bone Movies is basically everybody's like least favorite song on the album. Everybody calls it filler. Everybody says it should have been replaced by You Looking at Me, Looking at You. I don't know if No Bone Movies is my least favorite track on here. It's it's pretty. I like it. It's pretty good, but it's not as good as the other stuff. So I guess it could be my least favorite track. But I want to take it off the album. I will leave it on there. It's just that it's not as good as the rest. And then oops. Then after that is Revelation Mother Earth, right? Yep, Revelation Mother Earth is epic. One of Ozzy's best epics. Not his best epic though. I say he got better on the next album. The next album, Diary of a Madman, the title track, that is a true masterpiece right there. That title track, that's the best epic Ozzy's ever done. But this is probably like number 3 or 4, just behind Diary of a Madman and Kill Our Giants. Steal Away the Night, a great hard rock song, perfect way to finish the album and stuff. And of course, it's a classic. Every metalhead has this in their collection. And yep, that's celebrated 1980. This album's 40 years old now, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, this is the last CD I have from albums I have in 1980. After this CD, it'll be all vinyls. And this is Judas Priest, British Steel. I'm gonna see if I could try to hold it like the like the blade. And I can't do it with one hand. With one hand and the angle. Never mind. But yeah. Check out those pictures, man. Those are awesome. Judas Priest in 1980. When Rob Halford had long hair and stuff. But no, I'm not saying anything bad about Rob Halford. Rob Halford's awesome. He is literally the metal god. So how can you talk trash about the metal god, basically? But yeah, this is a classic from Priest. When I first heard this, I didn't get it at first because I heard their stuff later on. I heard stuff like Screaming for Vengeance. I heard Defenders of the Faith. I heard Turbo and stuff. When I heard this, I was taken back a little because this is not really as heavy as the later albums. Sure, there are some moments, but this is mostly like a hard rock album. But still, though, great contributor to the new wave of British heavy metal. Even though Judas Priest wasn't a new wave of British heavy metal band, they came out in '74 with Rock-A-Rolla and stuff. This definitely helped out the new wave of British heavy metal movement in 1980 with Def Leppard, Saxon, and stuff, and also another band which will be coming up soon here. But yeah, let's just go through the tracks quickly. First track, Rapid Fire. I know a lot of people love this song. I don't really. I like it, but I don't love it. It's okay. Metal Gods is a classic song from Priest. Breaking the Law, even more classic. With a hilarious music video where they go into the bank, where they rob the vault in the bank just to get their gold records. Grinder, heavy, crushing song. United, it's alright, but it's not that great. You Have to Be Old to Be Wise is kind of filler. Living After Midnight, alright, I have a funny story with Living After Midnight. Well, not really funny, but I have a story about it. When I first heard it, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good hard rock song. It's basically Judas Priest out on the road and stuff. And besides, they literally were on tour for this the year before in '79 for Hellbent for Leather, and they're opening for Kiss on the Dynasty tour. And a lot of things happened while they were touring with Kiss. So basically, that song "Living After Midnight" is about that. But now I am just so sick of this song. If you guys don't listen to this radio station, there's a radio station called Ozzy's Boneyard where basically Ozzy owns it and stuff, but basically it's a radio station on Sirius XM radio, and basically they play like, you know, traditional metal, thrash metal and stuff, hard rock they play. And this is like they play the song all the time on there, and I'm just sick of it. And plus the song is so simple and stuff. I still like it for nostalgia, but I'm so sick of it. The Rage, another great song on here. and Steeler is okay. But yeah, British Steel, classic from Priest. Once again, I probably would have liked this album more if I heard it before Screaming for Vengeance and Defenders of the Faith and stuff, but I still love this album, and I know you guys do too, and every metalhead has this as well. Alright, next up, a band I was just talking about, the new wave of British heavy metal, that's probably the biggest contributor to them, is Iron Maiden. The first Iron Maiden album with Paul Di'Anno, Dennis Stratton, Dave Murray, Clive Burr, and of course, Steve Harris. This was the first ever Maiden album I bought. This is like a 2014 repressing and stuff. Pretty cool and stuff. What's to say about it? It's a classic, of course. It's heavy, of course. It's progressive as well. I can just go through the songs quickly. Prowler, great song, even though it's about Peeping Tom. The song guitar riffs in there and the song structure makes up for it. Remember Tomorrow is a great progressive, like starts off slow and then gets heavy and stuff. Running Free is a classic from Maiden. For some reason, I'm not burnt out and I still love Running Free, even though I've heard it so many times. Then Phantom of the Opera, Iron Maiden's first epic. 7 minutes long and stuff. Love it. The first ever epic is awesome. Transylvania, good instrumental. Love it. Strange World, good, really great ballady song. Dennis Stratton, really put a lot of work into this because he got kicked out of the band because he wanted to go in this kind of direction, but the Steve Harris didn't want to go in that direction. But Strange World is like Dennis Stratton's song, like the song that he did his best on, and I love Strange World. Charlotte the Harlot, part 1 of the part 4 quadrilogy, or whatever you call it. Basically, you have Charlotte the Harlot, 22 Acacia Avenue, Hooks in You, and then From Here to Eternity. But yeah, Charlotte the Harlot, classic song, another great one, and the song that ends every single Iron Maiden show, title of the album, title track of the album, and title track of the band, Iron Maiden. And of course, I love that song as well. But yep, the first Iron Maiden album, classic, biggest contributor to the new wave of British heavy metal, along with Judas Priest, Saxon, and Def Leppard. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next one is Van Halen, Women and Children first. I go back and forth on what my favorite Van Halen record is. On some days it's Van Halen 2, some days it's this, and some days it's Fair Warning. I keep going back and forth between all of them. But this one is an awesome album from Van Halen. Once again, rest in peace, Eddie. I was completely shocked when I heard his death on the day he died and stuff. I specifically remember, I was doing my homework because I just got home from school and stuff, and my dad was like on the computer doing work, and then when he went to look up something, I don't know if this happens to you on your computer, but whenever you click on a new tab to look up something, it shows you like news on what's going on, and my dad's like, hey, Van Halen just died and stuff. And I'm like, wait, what? And I read it, and I was completely shocked, and I was like depressed for like the rest of the day. But now let's get back on track. Women and Children First is a great album. Oh, the track listing's wrong on here. I think I got it remembered. And The Cradle Will Rock is a classic from Van Halen. Love it, and I like how most of the song there's not really any guitar except for the guitar solo. The main riff and stuff is basically a distorted piano. Everybody Wants Them is probably the most popular song off of here. Heavy, awesome. Love the drum beat from Alex Van Halen. Very, very anthemic. Great song. Fools is another good one. I like that dun 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 dun. I like that. And really good, really good. Then it goes into Romeo Delight, which is one of Van Halen's heavier songs, and And if you metalheads are really big fans of Van Halen, which first off, I don't know why you're if for you people that don't like Van Halen. First off, why Van Halen is one of the best bands. Like they're basically like the baby steps to get to heavy metal. Like you discover like Van Halen, Kiss, and stuff like that, hard rock, and then you get into metal. Unless you just jumped it headfirst into metal first, but you gotta appreciate this. And if you don't like Van Halen, you metalheads that don't like them, listen to Romeo Delight, because it is really I wouldn't call it speed metal, but it's like traditional metal, and I just love the main riff and stuff. Michael Anthony's backing vocals are great. And Romeo Delight, I love how on the Diver Down tour, whenever they played it, they would purposely say, "I forgot the effing words." I love that. That always makes me laugh. If you go into side 2, you go into Tora, which is a great instrumental like intro to the next song, and it sounds like a Black Sabbath intro. Then it goes into Loss of Control, which has that rare music video and stuff. And Loss of Control is basically Van Halen going like 100 miles an hour, really fast, and you have Michael Anthony screaming in the background and stuff during the chorus, and I love it. I think the next one is Take Your Whiskey Home, which is a good bluesy song. I like it a lot. Then it goes into Could This Be Magic. It's mostly acoustic and stuff, and the special thing about it is you can hear rain in the background, because on the day they recorded, they left the doors open, and you can hear the rain that was going in the back. You can hear the rain that was going on that day while they were recording it, which gives like a good special vibe to it. And I love Could This Be Magic. And then I think the last song is In a Simple Rhyme, which is a song that goes back to their club days, but they brought it out on here, and I love it. It's a really good song, really good catchy way to end the album, and a good way to conclude, which I could say are one of my favorite Van Halen albums. So yep, another great one from 1980 right here, Van Halen, Women and Children First. Now my last album I have from here is very controversial. A lot of Kiss fans don't really like this album, or haven't really heard this album, because the members of Kiss don't talk about it. The members of the Kiss community don't talk about it. It's basically been forgotten, but here it is, a controversial Kiss Unmasked. Now this was Kiss in 1980. Kiss had lost their identity by this point. They had no idea where they're going with, because they lost Peter Criss, even though he appears on the album cover and stuff. It's Anton Fig that's on drums. And then for the tour, it was Eric Carr. They only toured in Europe and stuff. They only toured like in Europe and Australia and New Zealand. The album is very power pop-ish, pop rockish and stuff, and not like a Cheap Trick kind of sound. It's like more popular than Cheap Trick, and that's because the production is very clean and too sugar coated and stuff. But I still enjoyed this album, and a lot of you that watch me, let me know in the comments what you think of the sound, because I know I have some Kiss diehards that watch this, so let me know what you think of Unmasked in the comment section, because I think it's a underrated good album. Of course, the track listing is wrong here, but I remember it. Is That You starts out the album. Catchy, poppy song, but I like it. Then it goes into the first single, Shanty, which had the music video and stuff. Great ballad and stuff. Love Paul's vocals in that song, really good. Then it goes into Talk to Me, Ace's first song on the album. Not as good as Ace's other songs. It's definitely not as good as Ace's songs off of Dynasty, like 2000 Man, Hard Times, or Save Your Love, but this has got to be the best Ace song on the album. And Talk to Me is a great, once again, catchy song, but a little bit more hard rock. Then it goes into Naked City, which is really good. A little bit of Police influence on here. Love the bass riff and stuff from Gene. Really, really good stuff on this song. And the Naked City is awesome. Then it goes into What Makes the World Go Around, which is basically This is basically the definitive song on the album that gives the reputation of having a sugar-coated production, because this is just glossy keyboard, late 70s, early 80s keyboards all over it. And what makes the world go around? It's all right, but oh man, it's just very corny. Then we go on to side 2. You go to Tomorrow, which is more. It's kind of like in the same vein of What Makes the World Go Around, just a little bit more guitar to it, and it's pretty good. Tomorrow. Then it goes into Two Sides of the Coin, which is probably the worst Ace song on the album. It's to me, it's filler. What Makes the World Go Around? Not what makes the world go around. Two Sides of the Coin. But I still enjoy it for what it is. Then it goes into She's So European, which is this one, another one, keyboards all the way high in the mix and stuff. But the song doesn't annoy me like What Makes the World Go Around. And I like it. It's catchy and it's really good. Then it goes into a really hidden gem, Easy As It Seems. Now, even the now there are some diehard Kiss fans that point to this as the best song on the album, or they really enjoy it, because this song, it has a good mixture to it. It has a good mixture of good crunchy guitars with very glossed up keyboards, and it's once again, like, some people might not get in stuff. This is mostly a song for like diehard Kiss fans. I don't think metalheads would get into it and stuff, but it's a really good. I love Easy As It Seems. Very catchy, really great bass line. I love everything about this song. The guitar solo, great. Then it goes into Torpedo Girl, which is Ace's second best song on the album, and it's okay. I don't really like the beginning with the whole battleship thing and stuff, like the submarine, but it's an okay song. Then it goes into the last song, You're All That I Want, Gene's worst song on the album. And it's probably my least favorite track on the album. Just sounds filler to me, and they could have just kicked it off the record. But You're All That I Want is, it's okay. But yeah, that's it for Kiss Unmasked and stuff. This album, Kiss Diehards, comment down below what you think about it and stuff. And you metalheads that, give it a shot if you want to listen to it. I don't really think you metalheads will like it that much, because it's not really that much metal. It's not really hard rock, to be honest, as well. It's mostly pop rock, but if you want to give it a chance, go ahead. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. That's all the albums I owned from 1980. Once again, happy 40th birthday to these albums. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you want me to continue doing these at the end of each year, just let me know. And if you guys like this video, I'll do it this December, which sounds so far away right now, December 2021. But guys, comment some albums, heavy metal / hard rock albums that you own from 1980 that I didn't mention here, because I don't really know that many albums from the early 80s. It's once we get into the mid 80s and late 80s, that's when I get into more. That's where I have more albums and more I acknowledge. But for now, I'll leave you with this. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for this video being very long, but if you made it to the end, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.